Hello, Lily. I hope this finds you doing well. You know, I'm doing okay, just missing you and your mama pretty good. Hey, I've got a great idea. Let's read a book together. I've got this book right here. It's The Bernstein Bears, Treat Others Kindly. I don't know if you can see it okay. This focus is kind of fuzzy on here right now. I'll see if I can make it a little clearer for us to read. But come on, hop up right here and we'll read this book together. Come on. All right, let's read this book, huh? It's The Bernstein Bears, and you've got the Papa Bear, the Mama Bear, the Baby Bear, Brother and Sister Bear, and they've even got a cat. I'm not sure if you can see that real well. All right, let's take a look at this story. All right, this story is called The Forgiving Tree. Now you can see, looks like there's a party getting ready to go on, right? You got people walking up the road and the balloons out by the mailbox telling people where to come. Their bear house has got a sign that says, "Happy birthday, Brother Bear." So it's somebody's birthday party. They got the balloons out by the mailbox and the steps leading up to the house. It was a special day in a tree house down a sunny dirt road deep in bear country. It was Brother Bear's birthday. Now you can see looking through the window what's going on. It's a birthday party. "Happy birthday, brother," shouted the party guest as Mama brought in the cake. Then they all sang the happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you, right? You got Brother Bear here. You got his friend Fred and his sister and his Mama and Papa and the baby bear. They're all singing, waiting for him to blow out the candles. Now it's time to blow the candles out, and you can see they're making a big noise. "Make a wish," said Sister. Brother closed his eyes, made a wish, and blew out the candles. "Yay!" the guest yelled, clapping and blowing on the noisemakers. Look. And then it was time to cut the cake. Don't you think Papa's ready to get him a piece of cake? He's cutting the cake, and all the guests are eating cake, and the baby wants a little cake. Papa cut the cake, and everyone dug in. "What did you wish for?" asked his cousin Fred. "If I tell you, it won't come true," said Brother. So he's not going to tell what he was wishing for. After cake, it's time to open up presents, huh? When they were finished eating the cake, it was time to open the presents. Brother got some very nice ones. A model plane, some books, a racing car, and a video game. So see, he's opening up all his presents. All his family and friends are looking on. Now over here, Papa Bear is going out of the room to get something that he hadn't opened up yet. Then he noticed Papa sneaking into the next room. When he came out, he was pushing a brand new bike. That's right, he got a bike for his birthday. What a surprise. "Wow," Brother said excitedly. "It's exactly what I wished for." "Lucky you didn't tell Fred," said Sister. "That's a beautiful bike," said Fred, admiring it. "I sure wish I had a bike like that." "Oh," said Brother, without thinking, "you can borrow it any time you like." "Let's try out your new video game," suggested Sister. So we're going to go try out the new video game. Look how much Fred is looking at that bike. So they were gathered around playing the video games when they noticed what happened to the bike. All the cubs crowded around while Brother and Sister played the new video game. They were so interested they didn't notice anything else for a while. But then Brother looked over and saw his brand new bike was gone. Oh, my. They looked out the window. "Hey," said Brother, "where's my new bike?" "Say," said Lizzie, looking out the window, "isn't that Fred riding it?" Oh my. Lizzie was right. Cousin Fred was outside riding Brother's brand new bike around the treehouse. Brother was furious. He was mad. So Brother rushes out the door. Look at Mama and Papa going, "Oh my, what's going on?" "That Fred," growled Brother, He can't do that. And he charged outside. Uh-oh, said Mama and Papa, running after him. So that something's going to go on. They're chasing after Brother. Here they come running out of the house. And Brother's chasing. Oh my, look at this. But they were too late. Brother was already chasing Fred around the treehouse, yelling for him to get off his bike. He startled Fred so much that poor Fred didn't look where he was going, and he ran right into the mailbox. Oh, wham! Ooh, did he break his bike? He wasn't hurt, but the bike was. The front wheel was bent and wouldn't turn anymore. Look what you did, shouted Brother. Who said you could ride my new bike? You did, said Fred. You said I could borrow it any time. I didn't mean right away, said Brother, stamping his feet. I never even got to ride it, and you broke it. Mama Bear comes over now. Now, Brother, said Mama, calm down. This is just a misunderstanding. Fred didn't mean any harm. But my bike is ruined, cried Brother. Just look at it. Look, everyone's gathered around now. Mama, Papa, Fred, Sister Bear. It's not ruined, said Papa. We'll take it down to the bike shop and get it fixed up good as new. But it won't be new, said Brother. It will never be brand new again. And he stormed off in a huff. Ooh, he was mad. Gee, I'm sorry, said Fred. He felt awful. I never meant to hurt Brother or his new bike. Of course not, Fred, soothed Mother. It was just an accident. I'm sorry Brother's so mad, said Fred. Do you think he'll ever forgive me? Now, Brother has gone up to sit in his treehouse all by himself, all mad. Sister's wondering what's going on. Of course he will, said Papa. He'll get over it in no time. But Sister wasn't so sure. She followed Brother to their backyard treehouse. She's climbing up the treehouse, and there's Brother sitting up in the treehouse. Mind if I come up? She called. Brother didn't answer. Ooh, he was still mad. Sister climbed the ladder and found Brother sitting, sulking at the top. You're certainly in a good mood, said Sister. Humph, growled Brother. Sister noticed a faded red line drawn down the middle of the treehouse floor. You see this little line? Doot, 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 right there. She asked her brother, do you remember this red line? Her brother shrugged. We put it there a long time ago, Sister went on. We were so mad at each other that we divided the treehouse in half. I sat on one side, you sat on the other. We sat out here being mad at each other till it started to rain and we got soaked. By that time, we couldn't even remember what we were mad about. I guess so, said Brother. See where they were having a little fight in between them, and they drew that line. As Brother and Sister sat in their tree, it became cloudy and started to rain. They went back to the party and found the guests were getting ready to break the piñata. That's right. It's still a birthday party, so they got all the fun and games going on. Papa's bouncing the piñata up and down, and kids are trying to break it. It was one Papa made in his workshop. There were all kinds of candies inside, but especially licorice, because licorice was Papa's favorite. Papa held the piñata out on a broomstick. Okay, he said, start swinging, but be careful not to hit me, said Papa. They're swinging it, trying to hit that piñata. One after another, the cubs whacked at the piñata until it finally broke open, spilling the candy all over the floor. Look at it everywhere. They all scrambled to grab some, including Papa. Brother scrambled right into Fred. In fact, they bumped heads, boop, trying to get at that candy. Ow, said Fred, rubbing his head. Whoops, sorry, said Brother. That's okay, Brother, said Fred. I forgive you. I forgive you too, Fred, said Brother, feeling ashamed of himself. I shouldn't have yelled at you about the bike. It really was just an accident." "Forget it," said Fred, and forget it they did as they gathered up the candy. "You know," Papa said to Mama, as they watched the happy cubs, "that old tree in the backyard has seen a lot of forgiving over the years. I guess you could call it the forgiving tree." "As the Lord said," smiled Mama, "and forgive us our debts, and we forgive as we forgive our debtors." "What does that mean?" asked Sister. "Just that God wants us to forgive those who hurt our feelings," said Mama. "And remember," added Papa, "though God wants us to be good, He forgives us when we do something wrong." "Well, I think that's very nice of God," said Sister. "Yes," agreed Mama and Papa, "it is." Did you like that story? I did. It teaches us a good lesson, you know. Often we get mad at other people because we don't understand what's going on. We get frustrated and we're mad at them. But we don't need to be. Accidents happen and we need to forgive people, not hold a grudge, and not be mean. Listen, I miss you like crazy. I love you more than anything in the world. Be good to your mama. I'll talk to you soon.